Let me go and show you another video of Norm's quilt that he's making for a friend. This is a quilt of Valor. Have you made a quilt of Valor before? Let us know. Pop something down in the comments and let's start a conversation. Also, you can follow on Facebook and Instagram and you will see pictures of this quilt of Valor, and I would love to see your quilt of Valors posted there if that's something that you've created. Norm did a very interesting job creating this. I talk about it a little bit in one of the other videos, and if you hit the arrow down below, it will take you to some other videos of this same quilt getting stitched out. But I thought I would show you again on this one and kind of see if I can make it a little bit clear in how he created these stars right here. You'll notice they're alternating between the flag and the blue words and the flag and the blue words. Same out here. How was that created? It was actually created in a rectangle, just like this rectangle right here. This flag piece would have been up there, and this blue section would have been along this side with a narrow strip of white in between. So you had a rectangle, and then he cut it diagonal across like that, and then flipped it. So each of them have 3 of one style and 3 of the other. Flags and blues alternating outside, flags and blues alternating inside with that wonderful narrow white stripe right there. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that a great little block? What a fun block to be able to have. Now, of course, he made this into a quilt of Valor, which probably is what the original design was, but this would also be really fun in a Christmas quilt, wouldn't it? If you did it in red and greens or some golds and some silvers put in there as well, or even some icy blues. That might be really pretty. So kind of a fun design to be able to have chosen. Now, like I talked about in one of the other videos, I still wanted to bring it up again because I had some points I was going to show you. Can you see how this is raised up? I'm not sure if it's showing that well in the camera, but just because I'm going over it, you can see it wiggling a little bit. That means there's a lot of extra activity right there because there is a lot of fabric where all of these stars are coming together. We chose a design that I'm able to maneuver around a little bit, and I am having to do that. Yes, that does take extra time, but my desire is to exceed all expectations over here at the quilting studio, and if that's what needs to happen, there it is. Now, despite the fact that there are some big bumps in the center where these are coming together and we have lots and lots of seams, the quilt itself is extremely straight and square. You can see how it's just coming straight off the edge of the quilting bed and just cascading right over the edge. So beautifully done. Because there's white backing fabric, we went with the white batting. I do have 5 or 6 different kinds of batting, and frequently I'll use a warm and natural, but this is going to be the warm and white back underneath, so everything shows white. Lots of options, lots to talk about in this video. I hope some of that gave you some ideas and thoughts. Pop something down in the comments. Take a minute to like and subscribe. Let's continue getting this on to more people. My friends, make it a great day.